Hi, I'm Sid Dobrin. Welcome to another Inventive Fishing Gear review. In this review, I'll be taking a look at KastKing's Estuary rod. So just recently, I had the opportunity to fish with one of the premier guides along Florida's Nature Coast, Captain Jimbo Keith, one of the superb guides with Saltwater Assassin Charter Services. Captain Keith, who is a KastKing Pro guide, had an arsenal of the newly released KastKing Estuary Inshore rods, and we fished them pretty solid, boating a nice haul of fish throughout the day. I had seen a bunch of KastKing products over the last few years, especially their rods and reels, but to be honest, I hadn't fished with any of their products before. But after a few fish and getting the feel for these rods, I asked Captain Keith about them, and he was kind enough to give me the lowdown on this new rod series. So rather than hearing it from me, here's Captain Jimbo Keith to give you a quick rundown on the KastKing Estuary Inshore rods.
Hey folks, this is Captain Jimbo Keith with Saltwater Assassin Fishing Charters here in Cedar Key, Florida, and we're getting a chance to use the new KastKing Estuary rod. This is a brand new rod that's coming out by KastKing. I've got it paired up with the KastKing Sharky 3 reel in a 3000 series here. They make these from a 7-foot all the way up to an 8-foot heavy rod. This one here I'm using is a 7-foot medium fast action. Works really good popping these corks here in the Cedar Key area that we fish. And trout, redfish, triple tail, they're awesome. The bigger rods would be perfect for cobia, tarpon, that kind of stuff. But we got it paired up with a Sharky reel here. It's working out great.
When are they going to be available?
They should be available first coming of January, first part of the year. They ought to be available on the market. You'll be able to pick them up on Amazon. And if you're a member of the Prime, you can get it in 2 days shipping.
Okay, so there you have it from a KastKing Pro staffer. But let me tell you as an inshore angler that the thing that caught my eye with these rods, aside from their beautiful blue aesthetic, I love this light blue coloration of the rod, but what really I noticed was just how light these rods are and how they don't surrender any strength to achieve that lightness. The action on this rod is pretty fast, and the strength of these rods for all the fish we were targeting, all inshore species like reds and trout and snook, well, that strength instilled a lot of confidence. So after fishing with these rods with Captain Keith, I took some time to read about them, and they're impressively designed using Toray IM7 carbon fiber graphite blanks, and they use a nano resin in order to keep the rods really lightweight. Add to that the American Tackle microwave air guides that KastKing uses, and you end up with a rod that casts smooth and is corrosion resistant from the saltwater environment. With Captain Keith, we were using 7-foot rods, but there are also 7.5-foot and 8-foot models in this 6-model series. So yeah, my experience with these rods was in a pretty ideal situation, fishing with a top-tier guide, and really only for one day. But I gotta say, that first impression was pretty solid, and I'm gonna be adding a few of these KastKing Estuary Inshore saltwater rods to my arsenal and looking more closely at the entire KastKing catalog. I recommend you do the same. Oh, and if you're going to be in the Cedar Key, Florida area, and you want to fish with Captain Keith and the Saltwater Assassin Fishing Charter Group, you can give them a call at 352-535-5083 or connect with them online at www.fishcedarkey.com. So that's my look at KastKing's brand new Estuary Inshore Saltwater Rod Series. I hope you found this video useful, and I urge you to subscribe to this channel for more reviews and other great fishing content. Be sure to follow us on Facebook also and Twitter. I'm Sid Dobrin for Inventive Fishing. Fish on.